Drills Talk, episode 145. In this episode, we're going to discuss the top 4 signs you are living the life you wanted. This is based on a blog I wrote in the past entitled, You Are Actually Doing It. It's a feeling you get to where you look up and realize that the life you wanted, the life you desired to live is actually your real day-to-day life. And I know a lot of times on this channel, I speak of what you can be, but now we're going to discuss what it's like when you actually get there. And of course, there'll be more goals, but we're going to celebrate this one. Let's go.
Yo, Drills.
Drills Talk, episode 145. In this episode, we're going to discuss the top 4 signs you are living the life you wanted. But before we get started, please like, subscribe, show your love however you would like to show your love. Here we're on entrepreneurship/mindset motivation channel. Every Monday, we have a new blog. Every Wednesday, there's a new Drills Talk. I hope you join me. There's plenty of content here. You'll find exactly something for yourself, something that your friend's going through. So please share if you find something that was beneficial to you. Let's get started. Number 1. Number 1 is Childish Celebration. Jumping up for joy, dancing to no music, smiling for no apparent reason. These childish signs are signs that you are actually doing something you really wanted to do, doing something that you set your sights on and actually accomplished. It is a perfectly normal thing to do. It is something that some of us try to hide, or some of us try to hold down, like, oh, well, there's always something else. No, we need to allow this childish piece of us to show themselves because we deserve it. We earned it. It may have been something we've wanted since we were children. We may have grown up without a lot of stuff, fill in the blank, without a big home, without a nice amount of money in your bank or whatever, whatever that case may be. If you have it now, if it's just as simple as having a nice car or having a car at all, and you're happy and you're smiling from ear to ear, let that come through. You know what I mean? Embrace that emotion because it's something that not everybody gets. You actually set a goal, you work towards that goal, you accomplished it. Now it's time to, celebrate however you want to celebrate. You want to buy yourself a cake. You want to have yourself a little party. You want to, whatever you want to do it because that's a sign that you are actually living the life you wanted to live. Enjoy yourself. You earned it. Number 2. Number 2 is liberation. And liberation is a great word, but it does have a negative context. And I'm going to talk about that negative context. And to feel liberated means that you were once, boxed in. You were once closed off. You didn't feel free. So that's usually the weight off your shoulders when you accomplish something. It can be graduating. It can be getting a job. It could be getting a raise. Whatever. It's progress that we're celebrating. But it gives us this feeling of freedom. And you never know when it's coming because it's when you actually realize that what you always wanted or that chip on your shoulders no longer need to be there. Some goal that's always on the top of your mind when you wake up is no longer a goal. It's actually something you've accomplished. It's a huge lift. It's a freeing thing. But understand that liberation, that feeling of being free, that feeling of the weight off your shoulders is a sign that you've actually accomplished something. So if you have not partied or let that childish celebration occur, but you feel liberated, you might have cheated yourself a little bit. So what we want to do is, yes, we know that I got that feeling of freedom. I got that weight off my shoulders a couple months back. I just got back to work on my next goal. No. We need to pause a little bit and we need to go celebrate that. Because if we get into the commonality of not celebrating our goals, accomplishing them won't be as fun. And we deserve that. That's something that you get. That's an award that you get. That's a reward that you get. The ability to say that I set my sights on something and I accomplished it. Don't cheat yourself saying that, oh, well, someone accomplished something bigger, or, oh, well, there's more that I want in life. But this was actually something you wanted in life too, and you did it. What if the next thing takes a couple of years? What if it takes 10 years? We don't know how big your next goal is, right? We need to celebrate every time we feel this. So the sign is childish celebration, which means we don't need any reminder to celebrate, or it can just be a feeling of liberation and we got something off our shoulders and we're feeling free. That's also a sign that you're living the life that you wanted. So celebrate it. Number 3. Number 3 is external questioning. And these questions will come to us in different ways and we'll take them and consume them in different ways. We're going to get oh, you're actually doing it, or oh, you're actually doing it, or oh, you're actually doing it. And they all have different meanings. There's going to be some people that are proud that you are actually doing what you wanted to do. You actually did what you wanted to do or what you set out to do. It's not something we see all the time. Everyone has goals. Not everyone has success. Not everyone has or experiences accomplishments. So that external questioning, we're going to hear it from people who are proud. We're going to hear from people who are surprised, and we can take that however we want to take it. Like, why are you so surprised that I did what I said I was going to do? Or the people who are like kind of downers are like, oh, that's what you did? Like, you really wanted to do that? Yeah, and I did it. So we have to understand that there's going to be positive, there's going to be neutral, or things that we can take either way, and there's going to be negative. But the fact that the questions are coming, meaning that we've accomplished something, we need to take that into consideration and say, hey, these questions are not coming from nowhere. People are noticing my production. People are noticing what I'm doing. People are noticing that I'm no longer dreaming. I'm actually living what I said I wanted to do. So that's a sign. And again, we're going to go back. If that's a sign and we're getting those questions and we still feel trapped, it may feel like, oh, did I do it? I'm not sure. And then we get that external confirmation. Then we know we can lift that off our chest. And once we get that liberating feeling, let's make sure we celebrate also. Number 4. Number 4 is internal questioning. And this is something that can be a joy stealer. This may be why we're not celebrating in a childish manner. This may be why we don't feel as free, or why we're ignoring the external questioning, is because of our internal dialogue. And it kind of goes like this. Well, you could have done this 2 years ago. Or, we could have did this and that and that and that over there a little better than we did. We could have did it quicker. We could have did it without help. I mean, if we would have did it without help, it would have made us feel so much better. It's just little things that's picking out your accomplishment, and we do it to ourselves. We may have the external questioning, but they don't really understand. We're the only ones to know every nuance of our journey, and to pick out all the imperfections or everything that could have went a little better, or things that you received help in, and you have those things, take away from your accomplishment, or take away from the fact that you are no longer daydreaming about what life would be like if you were to do this. You're waking up and you're doing it. That part of the joy stealing and that part of internal questioning needs to go away. It is a joy stealer, absolutely. It is taking a great moment, something that we've wanted for years, and making it into an issue, internal argument, a beating up on ourselves moment, and that doesn't belong at all. It should be a celebration. So again, feel liberated, feel joyous, act like a child, jump up and down, turn on music, or dance to nothing, because you deserve it. You're actually doing exactly what it is you wanted to do. Drills Talk, episode 145. These are the top 4 signs you are living the life you wanted. Congratulations. Check this shit out. It's Drills.